Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be covering shotguns and how to use them. Shotguns are a really weird weapon and a lot of people only use them for fun. However, if you look at them analytically and truly look at their stats, you will see that they could be a very powerful tool to start a comeback or just enhance a lead. The beauty of shotguns is the high amount of damage that they output. One shot can kill an enemy, you just have to get close. So when using these weapons, I like to play close corners and just hope for the best. The best part of shotguns is their kill reward. It is so much higher than any rifle, pistol, or SMG. This money can be the difference between having to save a round and tying a game, and being able to force and win a game. Now let's take a more in-depth look at each gun. The Mag 7 is a South African shotgun, manufactured by Techno Arms Pty since 1995. It is unique for having a relatively compact shape for a shotgun and fires a specialized 60mm 12-gauge shell, which is rather uncommonly produced. In real life, the weapon is quite infamously ineffective and unreliable. Ergonomics are poor. The trigger pressure needed can be a staggering 7.7 kilograms, later reduced to 3.5 kilograms, and the specially designed chamber for 60mm 12-gauge shells meant that standard 70mm 12-gauge shells are a poor fit. Newer models rectified many of the issues, but the infamy remained. In-game, the Mag 7 is a very cost-effective and high-damaging CT exclusive shotgun. It inflicts very high damage at close range, able to kill instantly to any body part as long as all pellets hit, and has better armor penetration than the Nova or XM1014. So not as many shots need to land to instantly kill, even if the enemies are armored. It is somewhat more accurate than the other shotguns, with a good accuracy even while jumping and moving, but damage drop-off is much more significant. It is also the lightest shotgun in Global Offensive, though still very slow compared to many other weapons. Being a pump-action shotgun, it has a very low rate of fire, and has the lowest magazine capacity out of all shotguns, meaning that it is more suitable for an ambushing playstyle instead of direct combat, where the player can create a close-range engagement against one enemy player and guarantee a kill. Like other shotguns, surface penetration power is low. The Mag 7 uniquely has a detachable magazine instead of a fixed magazine like on other shotguns. Whereas other shotguns require individual shells to be loaded through the loading gauge, the Mag 7 can replace its magazine entirely in one go, giving it a fast general reload time and fastest reload time when compared to emptied shotguns. It also means that it cannot perform reload cancel and fire mid-reload like other shotguns. It holds 5 shells per magazine and carries 32 shells in reserve. Like other shotguns, it has a 3x kill reward, $900 in competitive, for neutralizing an enemy target. Combined with its relatively low cost and high power, the Mag 7 is a good ego round weapon for killing an enemy, claiming $900 and picking up their weapons. The Benelli Nova is an Italian shotgun. In-game, it holds 8 rounds of 12-gauge shotgun shells. It can be purchased by both the counter-terrorists and the terrorists. As the cheapest shotgun option, it has low power, but is a good economic investment due to having high kill rewards. It has a slow rate of fire due to the pump action, even slightly lower compared to the SawedOff and Mag 7, 68 rounds per minute versus 71 rounds per minute. At extreme close range, the shotgun can kill in one shot to any body part if all pellets hit. However, the shotgun has the lowest armor penetration out of all shotguns, meaning that more shots need to land in order to instantly kill armored enemies compared to other guns. This reduces its effectiveness significantly against armored opponents, but it compensates somewhat with the lowest pellet spread compared to other shotguns, allowing for more kill potential at range. The reloading process involves individually loading new shells into the weapon's loading port. It is possible to interrupt the reload and fire mid-reload by pressing the primary attack key during the reload. As with all the other shotguns, the Nova has a 3x kill reward multiplier. In Classic Competitive, 1 kill rewards $900, whilst in Classic Casual, it rewards $450 per kill. The SawedOff is a modified Remington 870 shotgun with a shorter sawed-off barrel. The term sawed-off, also called sawn-off in the UK and Commonwealth countries, means shortening the barrel and the stock of a rifle and shotguns, making them easier to use at tight quarters. Sawed-off shotguns typically have a weapon length less than 18 inches, and the shortened barrel will also give the gun a great scatter effect if the user fires buckshot. Sawed-off shotguns are infamously used by bank robbers because of their small size and ease of concealment. In-game, the gun holds 7 rounds of 12-gauge ammunition, with 32 shells in reserve. Being a pump-action shotgun, it has a very slow rate of fire, but inflicts very high damage, which can kill an enemy with just one shot at close range with at least 5 pellets hitting. At medium range, however, 2 to 3 shots are needed due to the shotgun's high spread, the highest among shotguns. Its high spread means that very few pellets will land on target at even slightly longer ranges, giving it an extremely low effective range. In addition, it has by far the lowest bullet range stat for all weapons in Global Offensive, at 650 hammer units, beyond which the pellets will actually disappear, further restricting its range potential. Despite its appearance, it is also heavier than any other shotgun, but it has little accuracy lost while moving, making strafing and shooting easy but unrecommended. The reloading process involves individually loading new shells into the weapon's loading port. It is possible to interrupt the reload and fire mid-reload by pressing the primary attack key during the reload. The weapon is very inexpensive at $1,100, almost being the cheapest shotgun, second only to the Nova. It has a 3 times kill award multiplier, rewarding $900 per kill in competitive gameplay, allowing it to easily recoup its price. The SawedOff originally required the primary attack button to be used for each shot, unlike other shotguns in Global Offensive, which can be fired automatically when the primary attack can be held down for sequential shots. This was fixed in an update, making all pump-action shotguns fire when the primary attack button is held down. The XM1014 is an automatic shotgun available to both teams in most game modes. This shotgun is not available for terrorists to purchase in Assassination. In all games, it is the most expensive shotgun option at $3,000 in earlier games and $2,000 in Global Offensive. This makes the shotgun less viable as an eco option, but it is still cheaper than other weapons in Global Offensive. It also has a high kill reward, $900 in Global Offensive, making economic recovery somewhat easier. Compared to the pump-action shotguns, it has a higher rate of fire due to being automatic. The player can hold down the firing key to fire it repeatedly. Having a high rate of fire also means that recoil becomes a meaningful factor that the player needs to control in addition to spread. Balancing out its superior fire rate is its lower per-shot power. Being a shotgun, it still has a high damage at close range, but it has less pellets per shot compared to other shotguns, 7 versus 8, and more pellets need to land in order to kill in one shot. The shotgun's relatively high spread and high recoil makes it very hard to use at longer ranges. The weapon is lightweight in earlier games, but is made much heavier in Global Offensive. The reloading process involves individually loading new shells into the weapon's loading port. It is possible to interrupt the reload and fire mid-reload by pressing the primary attack key during the reload. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was able to help you guys with shotguns. Remember, shotguns can be very versatile and can make a huge difference in your game. Sometimes, when you are in a dire situation and your team is looking like they're going to lose, you have to take a risk and buy a shotgun. The money from the kill rewards and the demoralization to the other team by being killed by someone with a shotgun is game-changing. Never underestimate the power of someone tilting. Once someone is annoyed enough, they will lose. So shotguns are a really great weapon to use to turn the tide of a game, and it's always fun to tilt your opponents. Once again, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments if my tilt strategy helped you. Make sure to tune in next week for part 1 of my grenade guide. See ya.